Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another lesson. Eric here with FisherDrumming.com, and today we are going to get into another rudiment application lesson. So this is the third rudiment application lesson. The other two, we did a 5-stroke roll and a paradiddle. So now we're doing the 6-stroke roll. We're going to actually modify the 6-stroke roll a little bit. I know there's a lot of lessons on the 6-stroke roll, so I wanted to do something a little different here. This is a fill. We're going to be incorporating the hi-hat and the toms, but we're also going to displace one of the notes with a kick drum. So if you're already familiar with this rudiment, it's going to be a lot easier to get the hang of it. You're just going to have to displace one of those right-hand notes with the kick drum. And I'm going to break it up into 4 different parts here, and then I'll get on the set and show you how it sounds. So just to clarify a couple things, this is a 1-measure fill, 4/4 time, 16th note triplets. We're going to be counting it like 1 and a 1 and a 2 and a 2 and a 3 and a 3 and a 4 and a 4 and a. This is actually really simple when you break it down and dissect it. Okay, we got 24 notes in a measure when we have 16th note triplets. Okay, a 6-stroke. There's 6 notes in that, so there's 4 times it's repeating in this measure. Now, there's only one variation between the first grouping and then the last 3 groupings. Okay, so let's take a look at the first chunk. We got right, left, left, right, right, left. Normal 6-stroke roll. The way we're going to be applying that on the drums is right on the hi-hat, right, left, left, right, right, left, all on the snare. That first note on the hi-hat, I want you to give it a nice little open note. Open up that hi-hat, make it nice and crisp, like psst, not a psst, but a psst, 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 psst. So make it quick. Right, left, left, right, right, left. All of those other notes are on the snare for that first 6-stroke roll. Now, we're on to the second grouping of the 6-stroke. This is where we're going to change it up a tad bit and displace one note. The note we're displacing, instead of right, right, like a diddle, we're going to be doing right kick. Okay? So, right, left, left, right, kick. Okay? Then we're moving up that left hand on the tom. So think about it this way. Normally when you're playing the 6-stroke roll, you're going to be accenting those singles. Right, left, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, right, left, right. We're going to keep that same style, okay? We're going to keep those accents in the fill. And we're going to be accenting the snare with our left, and we're going to be bringing up our right hand and hitting the tom. So every new 6-stroke from here on out is going to be started with the right hand on the tom. And the left hand right before that is always going to be accented on the snare. So looking at the first half, we have right, left, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, kick, left, tom to start off the third part, okay? So the third 6-stroke roll is being started with the right hand on the rack tom, and the fourth 6-stroke roll is being started with the right hand on the floor tom. Right, left, left, right, kick, left, right, left, left, right, kick, left, and then crash. Crash on the 1. So remember, the first 6-stroke roll is the only normal 6-stroke roll. It started on the hi-hat, the rest is on the snare. The second 6-stroke starts on the snare and has the displaced kick in there. The third 6-stroke is then just the same, but it's carried out on the rack tom to start with. It has the displaced kick in there as well. And then the last 6-stroke is started on the floor tom, and it also has the kick in there. Now I gotta say, explaining it seems so much more complicated than it really is. It actually took me a lot of brain power to just break that down right now and talk to you in the camera. But I'm really excited to just play it now and show you what it sounds like. I feel like it's 10 times easier for me. So I'm gonna start it at a nice slow BPM. Just listen to it and get familiar with it. That's the best thing you can do. Just hear it. Once you hear it and get used to the way it sounds, it's going to be a lot easier to learn it. So one little tricky thing about this fill is that when you crash on the 1, your kick drum is going to be obviously hitting with the crash, and you just played the kick drum 2 notes before in the 6-stroke roll. So it's going to be a quick note that you're going to have to get in there with the kick drum, because it's the last 2 notes of that fill is kick left, and then you're crashing. So it's a quick another note with the kick drum, so just get familiar with that. That's why you got to play it nice and slow. Don't rush it. Just get comfortable with the pattern. You don't even have to do it in this particular way. You could start on the snare and just play it on the snare alone. You know, just and just get the motion familiar, and then you can start moving it around the toms. I don't know where you're at, so I'm just trying to tell you, don't think you got to jump right into the way I'm orchestrating it if you're not even familiar with the 6-stroke. You might want to just get familiar with the 6-stroke first on the snare, then get familiar with displacing that right hand with the kick drum, and then start moving it around the set. Now, I also want to tell you guys, like I said in the beginning, this is just one way you can move this around the set. There are so many different things you can do with this. I love it. And that kick in there kind of frees up your hands to figure out what you want to do next. So what I like to do is sometimes flip and flop it, switch it around. You can start the 6-stroke with your right hand, or you can start the 6-stroke roll with your left hand. I like to kind of swap back and forth sometimes throughout that measure. Maybe I'll do 2 right hand 6-stroke rolls, and then I'll switch it to my left, something like that. So here's what it looks like if we just have some fun with it, move it around the set, and I'm going to swap back and forth between my left and my right hand in the 6-stroke roll and just have some fun. Okay guys, that's going to do it for this rudiment application lesson. Thank you for tuning in with me. But before you tune out, check it out guys. I want to let you know I am recording a lot of new lessons for the website. FisherDrumming.com has some good lesson courses right now, but I'm going to be adding about 15 new lessons here in the near future, and I'm going to make some more in-depth lesson packs for beginners especially. I'm also going to be adding to the linear lesson pack. I'm going to be adding to other lesson packs and creating new lesson packs. So a lot of materials being worked on right now. Stay patient and make sure that you check out the site if you haven't already. There's a lot of things I have to offer to help you guys become better drummers, and in the future it's only going to get better from here. So stay tuned. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Put a comment down below. Let me know how you guys like it. I hope it's refreshing. I hope it's fun. And I'll see you on the next lesson. Thanks.